Good evening, Jet. Sorry for sorry for starting things a bit later than usual tonight. Me and Whatcha and Mega wrapped up recording Wario Land Shake It verses. So we spent some time there working on that. So that's pretty much what took so long. But yeah, I don't have to work till like 10:45 tomorrow, so I decided now was good a time as any to go live. And, do some more Twilight Princess. Because, I don't have to work till that late, so I don't have to worry about, going to bed as early as I usually do, so that's the best part. Okay, so by the time I am done with that, I should have 41 out of 50 stamps. Okay. I know what I need to have for that, at least. So that is good. I've also just kind of I had late supper and also kind of had wish this one person would like actually give me, explanations as to why she is not talking to me anymore, because she never did, and like it's actually kind of pissing me off. Because like genuinely I just want to know why, and she refused. She literally, I don't even know if she's like just scared to confront me or what, but whatever. We're not gonna worry about that now. We're gonna worry about Twilight Princess. Let's see. We want to go this way first. Do 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 do. I think I'm gonna do the Palace of Twilight in a little bit of a different, way than I have before, simply due to the fact that like I don't want to risk the stupid Zant hands getting anything from me, so alright, so that takes care of that. Alright, now we gotta go beast mode because we cannot use our regular selves in that smoke, otherwise we'll turn back into a wolf. So by doing this, it saves us from that. Wow, we got the compass first. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and go up there. And then... maybe I'm on the wrong spot. Maybe I don't need to go there. Maybe I need to go over here. Because it does appear that there is a chest up here. Inside said chest is a stamp. That should be one of the 2 stamps that we need here. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Alright, time to take on the shadow, or the phantom's aunt. Literally just 3 mortal draws and that kills him. think I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, save getting the heart piece in this room until after we complete both towers. Okay, there's a Zant head there. ₹50. Oh, it's the beasties this time. Interesting thing about these guys, I don't think you have to defeat all three. You don't have to defeat all three at the same time anymore. Or maybe you do. I thought you didn't. Yeah, I'm misremembering something. Alright. My double claw shots. Need to get up there and grab all these chests, because there's like 4 of them. Yeah. One of these obviously has the dungeon map. There's the other stamps, so that will be, or that is all of the stamps for this area, because at this point we should have 41 stamps in total. 50 rupees? Yep, 41. Alright, there's the dungeon map. And then this should be the small key. Is there just nothing in those pots? There we go. Easy peasy. Okay, this is the first time I'm legitimately failing this section. Seems like, at least. Gosh darn it. Kind of wanting to wait to get these heart pieces until I don't have a death-defying hand about to hit me like it did there. And that's not good because crap. I need to get back up there. Dude, come on. Don't... I can't screw up like this. This is so stupid. I've never failed this section before. All because I misinputted. And now it's going back. Which probably means it's gonna be either halfway through the previous room or it's gonna be all the way back and I have to restart everything. Now, obviously, that does not mean I have to redo the boss fight with the Phantom's Ant, but it just means that I have to redo the hand part. This is the first time I've actually screwed this up like this. Yep, he's all the way back. Great. I sense you. I sensed you. I heard a very specific noise, and I was like, that sounded like a noise that was not me. It must be you. Hey yo. Okay, I need to.
Not literally talking.
Yeah, I'm just busy screwing up the Palace of Twilight. Don't mind me.
No worries. I've done that really I can guarantee you I've done way worse than that.
Dude, this is genuinely, I've screwed up like later parts of the dungeon, but this is like the first time I have genuinely screwed up one of the Xanthan segments. Like, I just got completely screwed in this last section of taking the soul to the door, and I just could not get my legs back up, pretty much. Like, it was terrible.
Yeah, this is just Palace of Twilight. Yeah, chat. It is I.
Little tall.
The reason you are afraid of the dark at night. Anyways, how was your day, brother, man, person, thing?
Yeah, my day's been
That I've never met.
My day's been pretty good. I've just been, you know, working on uploads for the following week, or like next week, I guess. I'm working on uploading all the videos to go out next week, and I also can officially say that me, Watcha, and Mega have finished recording Wario Land Shake It.
Nice. It only took like 1 year. I'm joking. It was
Actually, from official recording, it's taken 3 months, but for the actual project when it initially started, it's been like almost 2 years.
Oh man. So I was in the right ballpark, but I was kind of you know, a few miles south of the guessing region.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, chat. Just welcoming everybody in as well to the old Twilight Princess Twitch stream.
Yep.
Today we are doing Palace of Twilight.
And Cave of
Yeah.
Ordeals. That's what I'm hoping for. I mean, I don't have to go to I don't have to get up for work as early tomorrow because I work at like 10:45, and it's like unless like the school that I'm going to be going to and needs me last minute to sub for a different person, which usually when I'm booked by somebody else, it's not really the case. Except for on rare occasions. Like, there's been rare occasions where I have been switched over to a different teacher's position because I was subbing for somebody who doesn't necessarily need to be there, but this person actually, like, legitimately is one of the teachers, so I don't see myself getting switched around. So yeah, I don't have to go to bed as early tonight, so I'm just going to, you know, I just decided that even though it took us late into the evening to finish up recording Wario Land, I just decided, like, you know what, let's go live. Let's still do Palace of Twilight and Cave of Ordeals, and then I can do Palace of Shadow and maybe Hyrule Castle next stream as well. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see.
Yeah, this is the only dungeon I know of that you need 2 balls to move forward.
Balls! 2 balls.
So if Link doesn't have the balls, then he can't move forward.
Bitch. That's the name of my horse. Why am I yelling it? She's not here. She cannot be in the Twilight Realm.
Epona can't ride around in the Twilight. She would turn into a human because, you know, Link is human, and when he goes into Twilight, or, you know, Shadow of Darkness, he turns into an animal. And if Epona stepped into darkness, she would turn into a human.
Would she, though? Because she's not a divine animal.
That is true.
Remember that, like, all the cats and other animals technically still became spirits. The only way that she would probably turn human or something would be if she was a divine animal.
Well, Link turns into a wolf, seemingly for the first part because he's cursed by his aunt. And
No.
Midna, therefore, gets that power back from getting the Master Sword so she can transform him anytime that he wants or she wants.
Yeah, at that point that was a permanent residue, but like in the Twilight Realm, the reason he turns into a wolf is because of the power of the Triforce. Because unlike, you know, Zelda and Ganondorf, he doesn't really have... There's nothing special about him. You know, he's the hero, but he's like... Other than when he finds out he's the hero, he's just an ordinary dude.
Yeah. Link is part of... I told there. Link is part of the... Like, the circle of companions, pretty much. For anybody out there who's played Elder Scrolls 5, my boy Farkas, and the companions.
He's a part of what is known as the Cycle of Eternity. Something that was started by Demise. Which is why I'm hoping that maybe in one of the next Zelda games, I really want Demise to come back as a villain. I really do. I think it's time that they bring him back as a part of the later half of the timeline. Because it would make sense. I mean, literally his power, technically speaking, they could play it off as like, you know, he's... Now that the Master Sword has been shattered in Tears of the Kingdom, they could play it off that, like, you know, he has been slowly seeping his way into the light for, like, generations. And, like, that's why, you know, each entity of Ganondorf becomes stronger and stronger. Like... I don't know. I think like there could be some story way of why he could return, but I really do want Demise to return. I think he would make a great villain for a new Zelda game, especially since he didn't really get much light in. He really didn't get much light in Skyward Sword. He was, you know, he was lording over the entire game as like an entity, but he was never actually introduced until the latter half of the game.
Right? Like, it's... I love Skyward Sword. It's the game that launched the timeline. However, though, it would have been a nice thing to see, you know, Demise in his not hideous state as the imprisoned for longer time.
Yeah.
But
And
hey, it's the launch of the timeline, so I guess if there's any way you're going to see him himself, they may as well put it at the end, but it would have been nice to see him in some I guess, flashbacks, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, like, and that's the thing, he is the, like, original, at this point, from what, you know, they have displayed in the franchise, he is the original entity of darkness. He is the original Demon King. So it's like, it makes perfect sense to bring him back at, you know, especially now that, like, Ganondorf has been reborn a bunch of times, you know, like specifically Breath of the Wild, you know, he like gave up on reincarnation and became the dark beast of malice that he was at the end of the game. So it's like, you know, this could all just be leading up to the major return of Demise. I would just love to talk to Aonuma. I want to interview with him. I would be like, dude, when are we getting Demise? It's like this needs to be like something that has been cooking since Skyward Sword, because like I want to see him again.
Yeah. Not to mention, like, Skyward Sword is the one Zelda game that most of us have played where Link gets all 3 crests of Triforce, because Demise, on the other hand, at the time was not able to get 1 crest, and as opposed to him, Ganondorf was able to get 1. You know, the Triforce of Power in Waker.
Yeah, which mainly came through Din having him be her chosen champion. Not to mention, Ocarina of Time did kind of start that too, because Ganon in, you know, like Link to the Past, he wanted the whole Triforce, and he didn't end up getting the whole Triforce. because he could never get into the Sacred Realm. But in Ocarina of Time was when it really just started that it was okay. These are, you know, if a person who touches the Triforce is of ill intention, then the Triforce breaks into 3 pieces, and while one piece stays with the original holder, the other 2 go towards those of destiny.
Poor dude Link in Wind Waker has he's shouldered with the responsibility of getting 8 shards of the same crest. My dude.
Yep. I'm surprised that the Triforce wasn't as prominent of a thing in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Like, you know, the only way it was involved really was Zelda's sacred power, and that's it. Like, it really has no involvement in that game. I'm really excited to know the future of Zelda. I definitely think that Aonuma can take a page from Nomura, though. I think he could actually pull it off with Demise, because, I mean, literally, the entire Dark Seeker saga, you are fighting entities of Xehanort. Like, that is the whole gimmick of the thing, is that, like, in the first game, Ansem, he is Xehanort's Heartless. In Kingdom Hearts 2, you're fighting, you're fighting Xemnas, who is Xehanort's nobody, and then they come back together to form, Terranort, which you learned in Birth by Sleep is literally Xehanort possessing one of the Keyblade Keyblade wielders in that game, Terra. And then, you know, it all comes back together to where he has 13 vessels and recreates himself. Like, it can work. Even as complicated as it is, it can work. You can have all these incarnations of Ganondorf being, like, Demise's way of trying to return in small ways, and each time he's defeated by, you know, the hero. But, like, then it all comes back full circle, and he reforms and becomes reborn as Demise once again in another title. It's just the question of if Aonuma would think of that. It's like, would that be something Aonuma would do?
Speaking of having things, or like having a game be cooked up for a good while, and with as much hype as the Switch 2 has gotten so far, in the span of 4 months since we've seen that direct. Cough, same fiction. This is just me, as I speak, at the part where I passed up the key. Anyway, nothing to do with this part. For anybody in chat, like, watching, nobody's probably going to respond here, because, you know, we have minimal viewers at the time, and that's fine. We're completely fine with being like a smaller audience, not saying that we are one, but I'm genuinely curious for anybody watching. Are you hyped for another Smash game on Switch 2? I kind of want to know, because and here's kind of what I'm getting at. In Smash Bros. Ultimate, we get Calamity Ganon as a boss in the World of Light. However, if there is another Smash game coming out,
we don't get Calamity Ganon.
Really? I mean, not as a playable character.
No, it's just Ganon, Ocarina of Time Ganon. Yeah, that's the only Ganon. It is the only Ganon that appears as Ocarina of Time is Ganon.
Smash Bros. Ultimate, huh?
Yeah. But I
that
mean,
case- but in that case as a whole, given if there's another Switch game coming out, which happens to be another Smash game on the Switch too, would anybody want to see Demise as a playable character? That I'm curious about.
it would be interesting, but sadly, I think Sakurai would probably choose. Oh, that's not what I want. Sakurai would probably choose Tears of the Kingdom's Ganondorf over Demise.
But why though? But Demise has birthed the timeline. Partly. Well, yes.
I don't know. It's just my theory. Game theory.
I don't know though, like the way Nintendo has been thus far, like clearly we've gotten like shrivels of what we wanted. We've wanted Wind Waker HD reported for some like Switch port, whether it's the original Switch or the Switch 2. We've gotten neither one of those. Well, we partly got one because Wind Waker original standard definition version is a playable one on the Switch 2, which is honestly not the same as it being remastered for the Wii U. But for the majority of the time, we have not gotten what we wanted. Although we love Bonanza, we love Mario Kart World, even though some are kind of leaving the game because they think it's just Nintendo tormenting some Nintendo fans. But honestly, I see no issues with Mario Kart World, even though it has some shrivels of rage-full moments, as I've seen people experience.
Literally me
But,
playing the game last night. Or, yeah. No. Yeah.
As I can speak for Jericho and Bonanza.
To be fair, the reason for that is because, you know, he's breaking the game and trying to do very specific things in the game. It's like, yeah, he's bound to get irritated with it because it's, you know, things that you literally have to put pressure on yourself for.
Yeah, which is, and I'm not bashing any speedrun. I would never bash a speedrunner. However, though, being a speedrunner, in my opinion, I've never run a game before, but this is just my opinion. I do think that eventually, if you spend enough time on a game and you've played it so much, and devote your time to it in a sitting session, I eventually think you're gonna end up expecting it too much out of yourself to the point where you feel like you have to be perfect.
Yeah.
To succeed in a decent run. And hey, but that's basically one of the reasons why I retired speedrunning the Wind Waker, given the version.
Yeah.
Reliable as more as possible on the GameCube version, although you can definitely run 8. But the true lore of it is, speedrunning the game originated on the GameCube, which, you know, birthed the Super Swim and the storage glitch. But you know, I spent the summer of 2016 before going back to school trying to get to the bottom of those sequence breaks. And I did it. It took me time, but I did it. And I'm like, you know what? I've gotten overwhelmed. I didn't see myself doing a run because learning the game, in my opinion, takes a large toll on some people, including me. Linkus, though, is the man.
Linkus is a legend.
Legend of the Linkus. Legend Little Linkus Plays is out there.
Like, yeah, he definitely like carves out Zelda games. He is a legend in all the senses of the word.
And we've talked briefly about it before even recording when here versus.
Yeah. I mean, it was his videos that made me want to really play Wind Waker Randomizer.
Yeah. We brought up his videos like when we were covering Sploosh, which I honestly, no matter how how many videos I watch on Sploosh, I probably will not get that blessed RNG again. Like,
Probably
and
not.
I mean ever.
Well, it's boss time, because there's nothing else here. There's nothing here. How's it supposed to answer me?
I was gonna ask if I can voice Zant, but it's too late. It's alright.
What? No, it's not.
You don't have to screen share. It's alright. It was just not like an idea, but
There you go.
and I totally forgot that it does not take you much time at all to screen share.
Sant. Isn't this ironic? Here we are, all thanks to the dark magic curse you placed on Clunk.
You speak of magic, still your tongue for a moment. Well, and I will tell you both magic is your present of agents.
What is this?
The people of our tribe are throwing the message you are just magic. We're locked away in the like the sixth pit in a cage.
It's terrible, man.
And it's sadder that we regret so much that we still knew neither anger nor hatred, nor even the faintest of of desire.
This is killing me. And all of it was the fault of a useless, do-nothing royal family that had resigned itself to this miserable half-existence. I had served and endured in that depraved household for far too long, my impudent princess. And why, you ask? Because I believed that I would be the next to rule our people. That is why. But would they acknowledge me as their king? No. And as such, I was denied the magic powers befitting our ruler. It was then, in the thrall of hatred and despair, that I turned my eyes to the heavens and found a god. The eyes that he does not have.
My friend just paid me back on Venmo.
And he did. Not really.
I shall house my power in you. If there is anything you desire, then I shall desire it too.
Yeah, the ASMR thing is not looking really good for you right now. I'm starting to really believe that you could pull this off. My god only had one wish. To merge shadow and light, and make darkness.
I'm not touching the button, by the way. That is automatic.
I know.
Usurper King Zant.
So, in my opinion, this boss fight really brings the vibes of Skykeep because it is a revisit to all the dungeons that we've seen in Zelda. Although I really would have liked to see the bringback of Samship and Angel's sister in Skykeep. We didn't get them. Well, no, we did. We did get some parts of Samship. But it was one. But correct me if I'm wrong, that's mostly just one room.
I mean, yeah, it was. It was one room exhibits each dungeon.
Well, I'm wrong. And here's why. We actually did get some resemblance of Ancient Sister in this, you know, that cave with the dead. And those...
Yep.
Those stall maps.
Yep.
So I'm wrong.
Sandship also technically one of the things that could be pointed at with Sandship is that you have a rematch fight with the captain.
And we did get that in that corridor where you cross that way across.
Yeah.
So at least we got that again. Well, we got the captain, but we didn't get the captain.
Oh, captain, my captain.
I still think about Majora's Mask when I fight the captain.
And now we have to fight Mr. Zant underwater, where Morphea was.
So for those who've not played this game, what you gotta do in this part is you gotta claw shots out of his head. Swag him on up. You gotta stab those nuts.
Yep, so pretty much every part of this fight is a reference to either a mini-boss or a main boss. So, like, and I think it goes kind of back and forth. So, like, for example, you know, the first the first one was a reference to Diababa from the Forest Temple. The second fight was the mini-boss of the Goron Mines. This third phase is a reference for Morphea, you know, boss of the Lakebed Temple, and I'm screwing this up.
And all these little heads are gonna pop up. Yeah,
Yep, and then we'll get into the, you know, the other ones as we defeat Zant, like so.
now we have the Forest Temple mini boss here.
Which we just have to do the same thing, pretty much. What we have to do in every boss fight is pretty much similar things that we did with those actual boss fights.
Yeah, on the other hand, when we had the mini boss go back to Goron Mine, there was a lot of things we did for our good friend Goron.
Yep. Next up is Blizzetta.
We gotta throw our ball into his feet.
Oh crap. My gamepad's dying. Hold on, chat. If I can pick it up. That's not my gamepad charger. There we go. Alright, now we need the ball and chain. As we pretty much have to do the same thing here that we did with Blizzetta the first time. Or in this case, balls to the feet.
We have to stomp his feet and balls.
Balls.
I'm just gonna ask you. Do you have balls? Like, do you want to succeed here at Good Enterprises? Like, I'm not even lying. PP, you gotta show me your balls if you want to work here. Show me your balls, PP. And I'm not talking little tic-tac size, coin size balls. I'm talking big balls, like watermelon sized balls.
And now it's time for the final clash.
Jeez, I wonder when Agatha would think of this. She's out here sometimes.
I like to think that time has stopped in these sections. Bro is going ape shit.
I think Zant has gone berserk.
And boom. Mortal Draw literally killed him.
And he did.
You traitors.
Traitors, ha! You want to know why no one would call you king? It was your eyes, Zant. All saw it, a lust for power burning in your pupils. Did you think we'd forget our ancestors lost their king to such greed?
Foolish Twilight Princess. The curse on you cannot be broken. It was placed on you by the magic of my god. The power you held as leader of the Twilight will never return. Already he has descended and been reborn in this world. As long as my master Ganon survives, he will resurrect me without cease.
Oh.
You get those claws out of my gut, you foolish I did.
I used just a fraction of the power that's in me now. I did that using only a fraction of my ancestors' magic? Clunk, now is the time. We must save Zelda. The evil power his aunt was wielding, I couldn't take it from him, but at least I have the magic of my ancestors. With it, I can return the cherished power Zelda bestowed upon me.
Looks like we have an audience. What's up, guys?
Now, let's go. Princess Zelda is waiting. I do not understand what they are saying. I hate to say it. And that is all 20 hearts.
All I can really translate is that one of them is saying good afternoon to David that, and he's like, hey, I can tell.
I don't know, so because I don't want to make it seem like I'd be timing them out for stupid reasons. But I don't know. It's like I just don't. I just don't understand them. So if they are trying to talk to me, it's like I just can't understand. I don't understand Spanish. It was not my first language, and I never took it in high school because I did not have to.
Well, I think subs would be our better translator here, since that's his first language. So whether or not he wants to time them out, that's up to him. So I won't take action for a bad reason.
Yeah.
Especially if I don't know. So they're not causing harm. They're speaking, although we can't understand everything they're saying. But I'll just
All right, guys. We have everything pretty much we need. We are fully stocked up on pretty much everything but regular bombs, which we're only missing 5, so it's not that big a deal. I have a fairy, I have superb soup, I have rare jelly, and I have great fairy's tears.
and we also have 20.
You were just saying David Notario, nothing more. Ah. So, and we have full hearts. So pretty much we can go in and work our way through the Cave of Ordeals.
Do you have a full quiver, by the way?
Yes.
Okay. And bombs.
Yep. We're only missing 5 bombs, but yeah.
Yeah,
You're... Alright. Well, let's get started here. We got 50 floors of all this jazz.
you like jazz.
You like jazz?
Now you must acquire taste for
Do
free.
you know Laura? No, I don't. I don't know who that is. The other interesting thing that we can do is, you know, once we're getting pretty much very close to maxing out our rupees, we can also use the magic armor if we absolutely need to. Ow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cave of Ordeals.
Now I could be completely wrong about this, but I think if I remember correctly, there is no health recovery items in the Cave of Ordeals. Like there's no heart drops, no like ways to really recover health, to my knowledge. I could be completely wrong about that though.
Right, there are no on the bright side, if you're wanting to become financially responsible in this game, there are occasionally
Yeah, which, you know,
they won't help you health-wise, but
they also don't help me now because I'm already at my max. So, like, they'll help me if I start using the magic armor. Which, actually, I don't have anything else I need to buy with rupees, so I might as well utilize the magic armor while I'm down here.
there are 3 more souls in the cave.
Yep. And I will be getting them because they will benefit us.
And Jason here is doing exactly what I did in my LP, which was getting the final ones. And this place. You know, it's gonna suck about 20 years now, given the situation. It's a good touch to the game. I think that it's a lovely bring back from the Savage Labyrinth in Wind Waker.
Yeah.
However, though, I personally think the Cave Ordeals is more brutal. In my opinion.
That's mainly because the Dark Nuts are a lot harder in this version than they are in Wind Waker.
However, there do get bomb arrows in this game, which help a little bit when it comes to Dark Nuts. And they don't work on every shot, however, you need to shoot them at their feet with the bomb arrows. And we have an entity here.
Do you know Little Saw?
That I will gladly do the voice for, if you would like.
Sure.
As I spread my wings and be full frontal with you.
Hey, yeah!
Welcome here to the Cave of Ordeals. I am the Great Fairy. I reign over all fairies of this realm as their queen. In praise of your efforts, thus far, I will release fairies to Ordon Spring. And this is how we get fairies to all the springs. From this point on, you will have need of the ancient power that allows one to walk along a cliff without a single thorn. If you want to give up the fight for now, which I will not allow Jason to do, go re-equip yourself, and I can return you to the surface. You need merely speak to me.
Yep, which shouldn't need. Also, since today started the official thing of me releasing two Trails of Cold Steel episodes a day on those days that they are released, I need to post because it's 9 o'clock. It's past 9 o'clock, which means that my video went live.
You upload sometimes at night?
Well, I started doing this mainly just because of I started doing this mainly because of because there's like a lot of major story elements going into the second half, pretty much when Heimdall starts and like halfway through Heimdall, which is like chapter 4. So like pretty much for the rest of the game, because I forgot to take it down. Okay. But for the rest of the game, there's like just major story, and I don't want to spend like a whole month on a chapter when I'd rather spend a couple weeks on a chapter.
I mean, if my bro wants to have Dr. Pepper on his bed, let the man have Dr. Pepper on his bed. It's no biggie.
I don't tell you how to live your life. There we go. While we're here, Chad, hold on. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick.
Drinky dinky. I'm gonna check out some Sims 4 mods for clothes.
Had to get some H2O, Chad. There you go. It's not on my bed anymore, subs. You happy now? God. Jeez. God.
You wouldn't let me have Dr. Pepper in my bed.
God. Jeez.
But I never drank this before. Why would you spoil it for me?
God, why?
I can't taste the difference between Pepsi and Coke.
Actually, I can. Yes, I can. As I would think you can taste it. As you, Jason, I would think that you can taste the difference between Pepsi and Coke too.
Yes. Yes, I can.
It's easy. I know exactly what Pepsi and Coke taste like.
Okay, so it looks like... Rats! Oh wait, that's right. I need the ball. I need the spinner.
The spinner. It's the best fidget spinner in the game.
Hello, Mr. Chew. Oh wait, that's right. I need to equip something here. Ah, yes. Dad. All right.
Going through temple of ordeals. I did not say cave.
But why?
Oh, SpongeBob.
Why way? Oh, barnacles. Ah! Aha! Aha! Oh! Ah! Phew. It's our first po-soul! Three more to go. Three! Pick number 3, my lord. Oh, it's these pissing things. I hate these things. And yet, they're so easy to kill when you can do a spin attack. There's a chew jelly. Ah! Ah! The worst thing about this room is the fact that these chews can literally literally like make themselves bigger, which makes them harder to defeat. And now they've all made themselves purple chews. You in this fellow? Alright, let's see what's cooking next. And it's the next spring.
I am impressed that you have made it this far, hero. In praise of your efforts thus far, I will release fairies to Farron Spring. From this point on, you will have the need of my full frontalness that allows one to break through massive frozen blocks that are on my chest and are made of ice.
Why somebody would ever do the Cave of Ordeals with, like, doing it one floor at a time when you actually have to redo every floor prior? Like, why would you want to do that to yourself? That's like literally making it the Temple of the Ocean King for yourself. Why would you do that?
It's like, why would you stop there, man?
Like, just why? Why would you do that? Do you hate yourself that much?
I don't know, some people do. We'd be amazed sometimes, Jason.
That is true. Alright, rats. 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 Weirdo rats. We pray at night, we stalk at night. Weirdo rats. Now you'll notice, chat, that I'm just moving around and things are getting heavy. Well, you want to know why that is? It's because Midna's flipping a shit. And there's ghoul rats on us. Also, this I do want to make note that the only way you can actually get recovery hearts is through dirt piles or dirt digging spots in the ground of each floor. It's actually how you do it in it's actually kind of how you do it in the Cave of Shadows as well, but that's only if you're on the normal mode. If you're on hero mode, well, you're just downright fucked. Yes, Zell, I meant voice call.
Hello.
Hello.
Lol.
I did in fact mean voice call. I did not mean that you had to come into chat. You did not mean to had to come into chat and, you know, just text.
Well, I didn't know. I had to clarify.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. Let's do this. And that is how you beat freaking that's how you defeat Gibdo Knights, or not Gibdo Knights, freaking God, whatever they're called. My brain. My brain not working.
Not once, but twice. Why? Because the Cave of Light said so.
I would hate myself.
Go to Bomb Battlefield. You have to get the star. There's a bomb on top of Bomb Battlefield. You need 1 star. Now.
Again, I would hate
Is that
myself.
Mario?
Yes. Super Mario 64.
I was a little confused for a moment. Jesus.
Come here, buddies. I want you to blow up. Please. Blow up. Kaboom! Take out.
Somebody cue in the kaboom from Call of Duty Zombies when he said that.
No, no, no. We are Flint. Hello, Mr. Sculpture. How are you today? Hello, Mr. Sculpture. Hello, other Mr. Sculpture. How are you today? You doing lovely? I hope you're doing lovely. I hope you're doing lovely because I'm going to have to kill you.
It went to eat your pants.
Sorry,
Stay
Miss.
away from my pants.
Sorry, Mr. Sculpture. Zelda's rules.
Burn them all.
Yes, ma'am.
Away! Away!
Kaboom! Kaboom! Heh
Hi, Tinky.
Eat shit, you stupid losers.
What is that from?
When did I go live? An hour and a half ago?
No, no. I said, where is that from?
Where's what from?
You said eat shit, you stupid, whatever. I don't know what else. I don't know what all you said.
I just said eat shit, you stupid losers. I don't know,
Yeah,
it's
but
just...
the way you said it reminded me of something else, and now I can't think of where it's from.
I don't know. Oh, but no, my friend Corbin was asking, wow, thanks Twitch for notifying me of Friend's life. Yeah, sorry, Corbin. Blame Twitch. It's all Twitch's fault. But, yeah, no, my friend Corbin was asking like, when I went live, because apparently Twitch didn't give him a notification.
Okay.
He's rude. Stupid Twitch.
Yeah, that's what drive me insane. I don't.
I need to find some more sound alerts. I need to switch some out and add some new ones. Specifically, I think, I personally think that Tyler would get a kick out of, using the Charlie, jump scare where he's like, "Ah! Did I scare you?"
I don't know what's going on here.
Wait a minute, I haven't seen another Poe soul yet. That's worrying because I hope to God it's on the last 2 sets of floors. In praise for your efforts thus far, we'll release fairies in the Elden Spring. Yeah, baby! That's what I'm waiting for. Oh dear. This seems like a major predicament we have on our hands here.
Want some more food? She didn't need a okay. What are you doing, you crazy animal?
What are you, some kind of wild animal? Children.
Here, then, cover in.
Desist. Got fire keys. Ugh. You son of a bitch. Oh. What the fuck? Eat shit, you stupid dodongo.
Mary Carter, was that you who said eat penguin shit and those people?
It's classic, dude. Alright, we're gonna see if we can do this. Can I do it? Kaboom. No, I cannot. But I'm going to do this anyway. Because at least I know it should kill him instantly. Ah! Oh, you came out of nowhere. What's up, bitch?
Bitch.
Damn, this post hole's really kicking my butt. He's just wanting my butt. Ow! That's rude.
I'm not doing that homework, Pete. You can do that.
Post hole number 69. Or no, not 69. 58. Or 59. Yeah, it's 59, not 69. 69, dude. What the hell? What's here today? Oh, lovely. It's more of you fellows. You miss fellow? Someone come out. Hello? That would be in our winter department. Alright, looks like Midna's flipping his shit again. Go to the ghoul rats.
Sponge. Why don't you go to the K40? Without them?
Apparently, Dana doesn't like it when invisible rats show up out of nowhere.
I don't know.
Busy.
Okay, so it looks like I do have to go down here, sit in a pretty corner, and get absolutely butt fucked. Alright, dude, stop clocking on the. Stop freaking targeting the keys. Just let me do my thing, man.
What's going on in here?
Stuff. Stuff and things, exactly.
I just got off.
Nice. You eating chips?
Different kind of potato.
Fries?
Yeah.
What'd you do? Get them from a fast food place or something?
Hardee's.
Ah, good choice, good choice.
It was less a good choice and more a strategic choice because the Green Bridge is down, and Hardee's is the closest one to the South Bridge.
Bro, when is the Green Bridge ever actually, working?
It will not be back up until November 27th.
That's insane.
They're doing some work.
They've been doing some work.
Yep.
Though
They started on June 9th.
June 9th. They've been doing work on that damn bridge for the past few years.
I'm gonna need a sec to use the restroom. Hey,
Okie doke.
Yeah, but like
that's
it's fully down. It's not even one lane. It's literally sectioned off.
Ah. Oh, dude, I don't know why I have you this loud. Also, for context on who's come into the call, Zell, this is my younger brother.
Howdy.
He's the family. The familia.
You say younger brother, like I'm not your only blood brother.
I mean, yes, but it's like I just said you're my younger brother because you are my younger brother. I mean, like, technically I can't call you my older brother because that's not factually true. Because I'm the older brother.
You're so dramatic, even.
I thought you were laughing at me for a second.
No.
Good to know I'm not funny.
I was gonna say, Jason, we both know you're not funny.
Wow. Fuck you, man.
I've only known you my whole life.
Hey, man, just because I can't get a girlfriend doesn't mean I'm not funny. I don't want to go back to this.
Forgive me. Did I hear you talk?
Yes, because my blood brother is in the call now. Ow! Why is it that that's what you laugh at?
It's just so weird. I never heard anybody say that. I've never heard that before.
It separates the Step Brothers and the Online Brothers. Because he has a few of those.
Oh, okay.
Hey man, you touch my drumstick?
I'm gonna rub my balls all over your drum set!
You know, it's just weird because it seems like somebody definitely touched my drumstick.
Such a good movie. This house is a fucking prison!
I think my favorite fucking scene would have to be when they're arguing in bed, like when they're about to go to sleep. Like,
Okay, I'm gonna drink my rare chew jelly because I'm about to kick the bucket here if I don't watch out.
they're like,
Brother man, let me kill you, please.
You don't say that.
Maybe he doesn't want to die. Do you think about that?
Well, he doesn't have a choice. I need to make it through the rest of this dungeon, and I can't do that with him alive.
Maybe he has feelings too. Damn.
Bro.
Yeah, like, why would he do that? He's good feelings.
Bro, fuck his feelings.
I didn't know. I didn't know you swung towards the emotional spectrum.
Now the Great Fairy wants some fancy sauce.
What does that mean, Xander?
You said fuck his feelings.
Yeah. I mean, he's a dark nut.
I didn't know you. I didn't know you swung that way.
I don't. I don't swing that way at all.
Then why would you? Why would you fuck his feelings?
You'll find out when you're older.
My guy, I'm 19.
Yeah, you'll find out when you're older.
You'll find out at drinking age.
Made me drop beer, that's why.
Beer. Actual beer or root beer?
Beer.
I didn't know. You didn't tell me you were drinking.
I'm not, I was joking.
I like Stella.
I'm gonna lose a whole beer.
Neither have I.
It doesn't taste the best. I mean, it tastes good on occasion. But you know, like, if I had one experience that I wish I could re-experience again, it would be the first time.
The only time I've ever had alcohol was on my 21st birthday, and I had Smirnoff. Red, white, and blue.
My first drink I ever had was a New Orleans Sazerac.
My first drink was bourbon.
Damn.
Xander, you are in a very dangerous spot to answer this question. Because I know you.
I'm trying to think.
I know you.
If it's against TOS.
I would like to think so, because technically speaking, you are, you know, underage. But
But on the other hand, it already happened. I'm not promoting it. I'm just telling a story.
okay, but what about bear beer? What the hell is bear beer? It sounds.
What the fuck?
That literally sounds like something Yogi Bear made. Hey there, boo boo, you want some beer bear? It's a bear beer. Sounds like the
When I
Yogi
was-
exclusive.
When I was a wee lad,
When I was a young warthog.
I was a quick little shit because I was a toddler, and my uncle, my uncle's bottle looked real enticing.
Your uncle was also not very good at watching you, apparently.
It was Uncle Todd, I believe. It was either Uncle Todd or Uncle Brent. I got my hands on their fucking bottle and just started chugging.
Oh my lord.
So I've been told. Clearly, I wasn't conscious.
I mean, yeah, it's like, you know, the one story I have from, like, kindergarten, other than my mom telling me that I had a huge crush on my kindergarten teacher, is apparently me and some other kid peed on the bathroom walls. I don't know, man, that doesn't sound like me.
Let's see. For conscious alcohol consumption, all legal, by the way, because I was at home with family. My mother gave me some one night before bed because I was coughing really bad. Couldn't sleep.
I've collected 60 Poes.
My grandfather gave me a freaking shot of Fireball before a choir concert because I was coughing bad.
Oh god.
Probably not the best idea.
Honestly, not gonna lie, worked really well. Cuts through all that phlegm in your throat.
I bet. Oh lord.
And nobody noticed. So, all is well.
Okay, I need to get out my ball and chain, and I need to kill you.
Kinky.
So, speaking of experience, I will say this once, and I will never again catch me.
No! No! No!
Oh God!
No! It absorbed! What do you mean? Why? No! I can't. No! That's not fair. That's so bullcrap. What do you mean? I cannot believe the rare chew got absorbed by that shit. That's insane.
I know what you were saying.
This was when I was 23. My petty time. Being my grandparents, I still am.
I'm
I
not.
had a friend who was turning 24, and it was Friday, and he was having a birthday party. And this is when I needed somebody to bring me to his party, because assuming that we were going to go ahead and drink, that would have been the best idea.
Need that DD.
Herder.
Because at the time I was not.
Knowledgeable about the consumption of certain things, not mixing certain things.
Did you mix stimulants and alcohol?
I did not mix stimulant. No. What I did do was.
What I did mix.
What I did do was mix sweets and alcohol, which is a terrible mistake. For those watching at home, do not combine cupcakes and / cookies with alcohol. You are
Why? What
asking
did
for
you?
trouble. Because, like, for the remainder of the night, I had, like, 3 different kinds of beer. Like, one was a coffee beer, one was a fruit beer, one was regular straight beer. And I had about 3 or 4, like, miniature-sized cupcakes and a few cookies, like, beforehand. And all I'm gonna say is that my poor body didn't like it. I could not fall again for the rest of the night. My gosh. I have not been hovering over a toilet for so long in my life.
It's like that one comedy story I've heard about, you know, what the process of getting a colonoscopy.
God, that is that is nowhere close.
How do you know?
Have you heard the comedy special?
Apparently I don't know.
But like, I mean, technically speaking, you were saying you were over a toilet the whole time. That's kind of what happens when you get a colonoscopy, except it's coming out of the attic and not the basement.
Oh, that is a disaster.
Hey man, that's the greatest. That is the greatest. That is the greatest line to come from Hugh Neutron ever.
I was sick for about 9
Oh no!
hours that night.
Do it again.
I hate this.
Nice.
He can fly. He can fly. He can fly.
I literally was thinking the same thing.
Good. You should.
You should be.
You fucking should be.
Ooh. You beat me to it.
you fucking cocksucker. I'm gonna break your nose. Bro, I need to target this NL post. Area post.
Seeing the clips of like the SpongeBob voice actor swearing and like Sonic's voice actor swearing fill my heart with joy.
This man needs to die.
Not today.
So, 3 dark nuts. My gosh, they were coming up.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's the final challenge. Freaking
They never explained what bear beer was. Still upset about it. Subsection, explain thyself.
My name is Bill Bob, and I'm here with another reaction thing for you guys. There's gonna be some shit games coming up, but I'll tell you what, we're just gonna react to it right now.
because your joke doesn't make any sense, subs. That's why.
We're not laughing, we're confused.
Oh dear God, I forgot. This is what it is. Okay, we're doing this. We are doing this. We are doing this. We are doing this. All right, we're putting on the magic armor.
The aesthetics.
Ow. Ow. Dick.
It's hilarious how many times I've put on the magic armor in my own game, not because it was useful, but because.
Okay, I need to get these guys apart. This is not working.
I will say, minus Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, anytime Link can change the color of his tunic, and like his outfit, it's always blue or red. Always.
Yeah.
The reason changes, the meaning behind the color changes, but it's always blue and red.
Yo, is that the Mine 2001? Megathin D.
It's just mega.
Yeah, it's Megathin D. That is the Mine 2001.
Gonna be the birthday.
Bro, you're gonna be the birthday 2001 in 10 days. That is true. That is very true. Bit.
Hammer!
Bro, I am losing. I'm losing
Have you
all.
seen that guy on like TikTok and YouTube Shorts?
Whatever you want to do.
Go bomb at their knees. Take him out of the knees.
Bro, I'm literally gonna be losing all of my money at this point. Which is, you know, fine, because there is no other upgrades that I need in this game that involve money. It's just that, you know, the magic armor will soon become useless and I'll have to rely on other shit.
How do we beat these guys?
Zell, what are you doing?
What if you hit it really hard? That sounds like a plan Goku would make. Yeah. And do you recall how you never beat him?
Zell, what are you doing?
I don't know, full-on conversation with someone else.
No, she's...
Probably sounds like a cat.
Yes, she is talking to her cat. I know this much.
Sounds like a cat.
Yes, I was. Talking
See-
to the heathen.
Ah, son of a
Being
bitch.
allergic to cats
What the
sucks.
fuck?
I know,
That
man.
does
Like,
suck.
freaking, I love pets so. They're like my bread and butter when it comes to character and animals. Like, it's like, just I can't pet them and touch my face.
That was, I was about to say, you better rephrase that, buddy, because that just does not sound correct.
Well, and the worst thing is, it's like they know that we're allergic to them, because they'll intentionally fucking come to us.
Yeah.
The bastards.
Yeah.
They just want pets. They want attention, man.
They don't care. As long as they have their needs, that's all that matters.
As long as I'm itching in the ass,
As long as I'm dying, that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's how they feel about it. They got right even. Yep. She just said yep.
Good to know.
I love the difference between cats and dogs. You fucking give the dog all this shit, and then it's like, they must be God. They give me all this cool stuff. And the cat, like, they're worshiping me. I am God.
Pretty much, yeah.
and it really becomes apparent when a cat is like walking next to you and like says, "I want you to hold me, make me feel important."
Show that I am better than all the other heathens.
Ain't nobody better than heathen, ain't that right, heathen? You're the heathenest of heathens.
Why do cats get such weird names? I swear to God, I saw a cat named Dipshit.
That one's actually excusable. That one makes a lot of sense. Because most of them are that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Boot up my game to play while y'all do this.
I feel like Zell wouldn't allow me around her if I didn't love her cats.
You can be around all you want, but my cats stay.
Link, he's not giving consent for the bear to touch his face like that. Okay.
I don't think... Okay, true, but do you recall what the Ocarina of Time fairies did?
Yes.
And the fucking Breath of the Wild fairies.
Yes.
All right, so we got two things of Great Fairies tears.
We all remember.
I think they were worse.
You know what, chat? I think we're gonna do it. I think it's gonna happen.
What are we doing?
I think we're gonna do it.
What are we doing?
I don't know what he's doing.
Take over the world?
I missed whatever setup this had. I was at work, driving around town.
Let's see,
Ah, he's going to his fucking amiibo.
I heard Toon Link and that was it.
Shit.
He's going to his amiibo.
I do not.
I think he's missing an amiibo.
I do not have a Zelda amiibo.
That was right.
Damn.
Called it.
What a non-fan.
Nah, he's just a woman.
I don't have the Ganondorf amiibo. Besides, do you want me to hate myself?
Huh? What?
Just telling people, everybody wants me to do Ganondorf amiibo stuff, and I don't have the Ganondorf amiibo. Therefore, do you want me to hate myself? Okay, hold on. I need to check a Chug Conroy video. I need to remember if he said there was anything else, or if it was just specifically Zelda-based amiibos, like as in Zelda, actual Zelda amiibos.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. I thought she'd mute.
No, she probably has to make a phone call or something. That's probably what's going on.
I got 2 of them and they didn't matter. Quite clearly, had fairies, still died. I think I've given this enough honest attempts that we're gonna start doing things the easier way. There's gotta be a better way, yeah? Well, let me introduce you to my entourage. While I was getting the run on, I want to point out the archers are the worst enemy type.
Okay, so
There's always one you can't
I'm
see.
gonna have a struggle with this then. Yep. Because I don't have a Zelda. I don't have a Zelda amiibo, like an actual legitimate Zelda amiibo. I've only got Link amiibos. And the only way to make this area easier is to actually have the a Zelda amiibo.
Sorry.
All I'm gonna ask is that, did your me come from just you taking a picture of yourself and uploading it to, like, you know, and it like making you a me? Like,
I
just
think
a
so.
picture of yourself? Oh my god, you do not want to see what it did to me. I swear to God, it's freaking horrible.
Alright, you know what? Screw it, chat. We're doing the Cave of Shadows this stream. It's a 40 level dungeon. It's gonna, if I, you know, don't die, it shouldn't be too bad. Plus, the other thing is that within these areas, there are dirt digging spots with recovery hearts. So it's not all that bad. The only thing that sucks is that we cannot turn back to human, and so there is no way to use fairies, to use our Great Fairies tiers. Pretty much everything is useless. So our only chances at recovery are these digging spots. But the good thing is that the Cave of Shadows is only 40 floors as compared to 50 floors. And I mean, I'm still playing on the version that is not as difficult as hero mode, so it's like, you know, I shouldn't have too much of a bad time with this.
Sorry, I'm just over here reading. Playing a visual novel.
Yeah, biggie.
trying to reply to messages.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay, what's next? Oh crap. Return to this place when you desire a greater challenge.
If you wish to defeat me, train another 1,000 years.
So yeah, I think that's like what, 5 floors? Wait a minute. What? Do you have to actually leave the Cave of Shadows? I don't want to leave. I want to keep going.
This is a bummer.
Would I have had to try to do this earlier? I mean, like, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, you have stored it. Scan it while on the collection screen in the Cave of Shadows to replenish it as many hearts as you have stored. Okay, so I wonder if that means that I can scan it and it'll restore certain hearts to a new wolf challenge has been unlocked. Okay. Okay, so it's looking like I can't do it all in one go, it feels like. Like there's just certain challenges that I have to meet. So yeah, I have to go through this like a few different times. Oh yeah, okay. This is stupid. This feels like a weird thing to do, but whatever.
If it doesn't feel weird, something's wrong. Sometimes. Take that with a grain of salt.
Okay, excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you.
I posted a comment on a post on Instagram, and I pissed some people off.
Oh dear.
I keep getting pinged every 5 minutes because someone else commented on it.
What did you do?
I stated a fact. People on Instagram don't like that.
What did you? What is this?
What did you say, man?
It was one of those fucking just like men can't have an opinion on blank, and it lists a bunch of stuff that I agree with. But the top one was abortion, and I said men are involved in making the baby, are they not? That's it. No opinion other than that. Just are they not involved? And in 18 hours, I have almost 60 replies.
Yeah, that's your first mistake.
I don't care. They can keep commenting on it. I don't.
I'm just telling you that's your first mistake. You commented men have a choice in abortions. That's your first mistake because yeah, you were gonna get a lot of people pissed off about that. Personally, I don't really care at this point. People do what they gotta do. I just have lost all care for getting involved in the political bullshit that goes on nowadays. At the end of the day, people do what they do, regardless of how you feel about it. So it's like I don't care. I just have learned to not give a shit.
Is Twitter we're talking about, right?
Instagram. Which in some cases is even worse.
Well,
yeah,
you have like Instagram Reels, and I think the Reels are in a way like the more chaotic forms of TikTok.
Yeah.
So.
Oh crap! It's these pissing things. Why do I have to fight these guys in wolf form? It's
For those, I'll probably only say this once, but there was a time when Instagram Reels, and I think YouTube Shorts got hit with really bad content, and it got recorded within like the span of 3 or 4 hours. Like, let's just say content that is not suitable for kids.
suitable for the children.
My problem though is that Instagram doesn't screen comments at all, but they also don't screen reports. I don't think
They don't screen anything, period.
because I'll make a comment and I'll call someone a dumbass, and I got fucking temporarily comment banned for it. All I did was call them a dumbass, but they reported it, so I got in trouble.
All
like
the fun and
video.
none of the responsibility.
They'll literally put up like shorts, reels, and like videos of just people getting into like, fights and shit. They're putting freaking like booty shaking videos all over the place. But they'll take down a freaking comment. It's so dumb.
Social media is literally a pick your poison type of situation. Honestly, yeah, it can be. That's why I don't really comment on shit.
Have you guys heard what YouTube is gonna do?
Oh, about the whole identity thing.
They're gonna determine what your watch pattern indicates your ages, and they're going to adjust what's available to you accordingly. So if you watch like a teenager, they're gonna block the like 18+ content.
That's interesting.
Regardless of what you tell them your age is. Which I don't see what gives them the right.
It doesn't.
They need to sit down and understand that they have a platform called YouTube Kids for kids.
And it's
If
like
there are kids on YouTube, it is the parents' fault.
yeah.
I feel like YouTube, in a sense, has become like TikTok in a way, because there's videos where it's just as addicting as TikTok. Not saying TikTok is bad, don't get me wrong. Like, TikTok's a hit now, people love it, and I don't know why it's such a big hit now than it was in 2018 when it first launched. Mainly because it was just a music platform, like Musical.ly, so it got discontinued.
Well, it was TikTok was Musical.ly. That's the thing, is that it turned into TikTok from Musical.ly.
Now it's just freaking videos of like any short videos of anything.
Oh dear God, choo-choos everywhere. A rare chew too, and I can't even use them. That's rude. 2 rare chews and I can't even use them. That's rude.
And I'm not bashing short. I think shorts are fine. I specifically make them myself. I think shorts are a great thing to watch, and they are a great way to get some exposure to your channel. And it's a good thing to do, and, you know, be able to utilize for your...
Yeah.
What I don't like is when people misuse it, and they just put wrong kinds of content on their channels to get clicks. And the rest of their content is just things that they don't even want to see.
Yeah.
In other words, the bad kinds of clickbait.
Yeah. Pretty much, if you when you're doing YouTube, you want to do things that you love. Do not do things that you won't enjoy yourself. Otherwise, your content's not gonna look that great. Ah.
The reason I make shorts sometimes is because if I put out like an episode of like certain project that happens to be, I don't know, 30, 35 minutes, and people don't have yet the time to watch the whole thing in full, I'll make a short of it that is that contains something pertinent that I said in that specific episode to gather in attraction to it. Let's say if there is something that I said in that episode that I want to get out to people, I'll make a short of it. And when they watch it, they'll go, oh, I'm going to want to watch this whole thing. That's why I make shorts sometimes. Not all episodes, but episodes that I feel are crucial to, you know, covering an important topic.
Yeah, I need to make some shorts on certain things. I just haven't had the time. I may honestly like see if somebody wants to go through my channel and look for pretty much give me funny moments from videos. Since I'm not very good at pointing those out, I don't know what I think is funny, maybe different from what other people might think is funny of my channel stuff. But like actually have people you know, or have somebody like tell me like, oh, what moment is this moment funny and everything. Like have them go through pretty much tell me what they want to see, and I'll make a short out of it.
And I will point this out. This is not in any way to alarm you, but when you first put out a short, it's like swamped with dislikes. It's normal. It is a normal thing.
Why is that?
It's probably like the dislike bot ratio to get you to want to take down the short, but it's fine because here's why. In like the span of 24 to 48 hours, they get ready, and you'll eventually have more likes and dislikes. So if that is a tactic to make the person feel like they should take it down because of a bad ratio that nobody else on YouTube can see, since the person who put it up is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So do not be discouraged by that. And it's normal. Like I myself have gotten wrapped up in the numbers in my content because again, I have no issue with being a smaller YouTuber. I would rather have like just hundreds of views than millions. I would not like to have millions of views on my content, although it would seem nice, but I am just again not one of those people that wants that kind of exposure.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I guess like 4,000 or 6 or like 5,000 would be a nice audience. That's kind of where I would stop, but I honestly don't want millions. and I'm not that view hungry as a content creator. I make walkthroughs as a way to help people complete a game that they like, and I think all of us do that. And it's not a reason to get millions of views, although that's what some people do. Like, look at Chugga Conroy. He got millions on Majora's Mask. He got millions back in his prime days of his, younger times. But I guess it's just for the select few.
Yeah. I mean, the good advantage to Chugga is that he's literally been here since. He's literally been on YouTube since pretty much the beginning of time.
That's literally what I was gonna say. Like the beginning of time.
It's pretty much what it is. It's crazy for him to be done with Twilight Princess though, because a Zelda game felt so far out of reach, and I'm glad that he finally got around to doing another Zelda game.
Yeah.
She was gonna think her goose was already cooked by the time we get there. We took so long, the sun is going down already. Wolfling challenge in the Cave of Shadows. We got another Cave of Ordeals to take care of today. And I think mainly I'm just gonna montage it from here.
I'm just double checking,
I am. Oh look. So you. Oh, I thought I would just exist. As we get started in here, no bottle items. Got it. Say I'm doing a little better this time. We're onto the last leg, and I got 17 of my hearts left. I think any of my health loss was to a fluke.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm pretty much redoing everything each time, it seems like.
Fire Emblem would be pretty sick.
Just to try out Fire Emblem. Well, I mean, the thing we know about the next Let's Play is he has mentioned at the end of Twilight Princess is that it's something completely new to the channel, which pretty much tells us that it's going to be a completely new series. So it's a series of games. It's like a series from a game, or I guess it's a game from a series that he has not yet, Let's Played on his channel. I don't know, man. I'm still holding out for him to eventually Let's Play Kingdom Hearts, because he brings it up so much, and it's like I would love for one day to actually Let's Play Kingdom Hearts, especially since he has officially stated that he started work on a project. We don't know if this is the project that he was talking about, but he was talking about that he has started work on a project, his first project that's not on a Nintendo console. Or I guess that is not I'd say it's not a Nintendo game. That's actually a better way to put it, because a lot of games can be on Nintendo consoles and not be a Nintendo game.
Was Kingdom Hearts like any of the actual ones?
They were released on cloud versions.
I knew they had the exclusive for DS and 3DS.
Yeah, there was Recoded, 358 over 2 days, and Dream Drop Distance, as well as Chain of Memories on the GBA. And then there's Melody of Memory on Switch, as well as the cloud versions of all the collections. Him making an LP of Persona would be funny. I don't know if he'd ever actually... He's been playing a lot of Persona from what I've heard, but I don't know if he'd ever actually LP Persona. Just feels like a lot of work he wouldn't want to do. Like, I genuinely can tell you that I would not be Let's Playing Trails of Cold Steel if I didn't have such a connection to it. But, like, literally this series left a lasting impact on me last year when when I played through the games. So it's like...
I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. Alright, let's see. Yeah, probably. Because I don't know if he'd ever do, I don't know if he'd ever do, the original Fire Emblem. Plus, I mean, Awakening is like the best Fire Emblem game for people to pretty much be people's first Fire Emblem game, in my opinion. It was Blazing Blade, which is the one on GBA. Interesting. Yeah, mine was Awakening. And I think the only other Fire Emblem game I've actually played is Warriors. That is true. They don't tell you about permadeath, which is kind of lame. Yeah. Bro, I hated permadeath in Fire Emblem Awakening because I've legitimately lost characters that I needed to have for like certain love stats and stuff just because they get screwed by a random enemy that somehow had a critical. sucks that I cannot pick up that. Sucks that I cannot pick up that rare shoe jelly.
Man added a solar roof to his Tesla to see if he could charge his car for free, and it worked.
No, I mean, hey, that's a way to beat the system.
I doubt it's 100% efficient. Like, you're gonna lose. Like, as long as you park in a sunny area while you're in at the store, that's still free power.
You also may fry your battery. I mean, the other thing you have to think about is that if you're using that constantly, eventually you'll fry your battery.
Buffer battery. All the solar panels into one, and then you plug that one into the Tesla. Give me.
Oh yeah, solar panels. Doesn't Last Defense Academy? I don't know. I'm gonna be real, I've literally, today was the first time I ever heard of that. Actually, that's not true. That game I literally have seen on Max's Switch profile, so I guess like I've seen it for a while, but when Max talked about Let's Playing it, that's the first time I actually heard of it.
I'm gonna head out.
Okay, doke. See you later, bro. I think I'm on like floor 22, I think, at this point.
Only 17 more floors to go.
Not entirely. Because the other thing about this is that it seems like every time I hit a 10th floor, I have to, you know, I have to redo the entire thing. Because I guess these are types of challenges that you were meant to do, you know, throughout the entire adventure. Yeah. As they unlocked and everything. And so I guess that's why, like, I guess that's why certain things are why, like, you know, it goes up to a certain floor and then says, come back if you want a greater challenge.
I'm not tooting my, not to like, you know, toot my own horn or anything, but if I can literally, we've talked about it, if I can get my paws on the HD version for a reasonable price, and get my paws also on the Wolf Link amiibo, doing the Cave of Shadows on my channel will be like the holy grail of my Twilight Princess LP. That would be one sick trial to do in my collection.
Yeah, not to mention, not to mention, it'll make the Twilight Princess versus have extra bonus content too, because we've talked about doing Cave of Ordeals and Cave of Shadows only if you ever get the you know, get the HD version.
Wait, does that mean we would do Cave of Ordeals on the game version only if I could do it?
No, we would do that regularly. I'm just saying Cave of Shadows we only do if you got the HD version. You know, Cave of Ordeals we already decided on doing as bonus race.
Some sellers, most of them, want something just over $100 for this specific type of version.
Yeah, which I think is crazy.
I gotta play Rick Harrison and just be like, you know, I'm taking a big risk. I'd offer like $30 for it. Okay, on a good day, meet me around like middle side at 65, 70, and they got a pretty good deal.
Yeah. That's the tough thing, sadly, for a lot of like Wii U games is that like pretty much it's hard to find them for anything under 100, but it is possible. Oh shit, I've lost a lot of health on this one.
Wolf Link amiibo is not cheap either.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna check this out because I think it did say that hearts have been replenished. Okay, so I can do that. So I guess Wolf Link amiibo is another way you can recover health, which is good. OMG, he used the cheat code. Get him out of here. Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy.
I'm on the verge of like wanting to buy this freaking hoodie. Like literally. But if I buy it, it's less money than I'm gonna have for freaking getting this version of the game.
Yeah. Bitch.
But if I buy the HD version of this game, yeah, or if I buy this version of the game, that's less money. It's just a matter of
It's a matter of what matters.
okay, like, I honestly wouldn't mind $100 and throw in the hoodie. I'll get the Wolf Link and Ava after.
Alex, you could homebrew your Wii U and get this for a whopping total of $0.
Not gonna happen.
Nah, mate.
Like, I like homebrew, don't get me wrong. I've done it, like, good. And I've done it right on the actual I've gotten pretty good, deals and good finds, especially on, things. But, honestly, man, that is not a trial that I want to put my way through. I am... I'd rather spend 100 and get it right.
Is a digging spot. And there's just rupees inside. Oof. Dude, I swear, they love using these ghoul rats in these caves. Like, these are the enemies I've seen most, or more frequent than any other enemy. Weirdos. We pray at night, we stop at night. Weirdos. There's a ghoul rat hiding somewhere. Or the game just didn't want to load the spot. Okay. Bro, what kind of room is this? Why is this thing? Oh, it's just a bunch of these guys. Oh crap. That's not good. I don't like the looks of that. To the surprise of absolutely no one, Boomerang Long Jump is banned. Oof. You hate to see it.
I wouldn't consider that a clip because there is a gap, right, for that the boss war. Realistically, I wouldn't consider that a clip, but people can take it however they want. I get asked about it, and I'm like, is this allowed? I've asked, like, consistently. And I got the same answer, which is, yes, it's allowed. You insist. And specifically about Wind Waker HD versus I'm just saying this right now. The whole reason that those skips were allowed was because Max was there. Like, don't forget, we're dealing with Max. Subs, all I really do is just do it. The whole reason it looks good in my episode, whatever it is on my channel, that I revisited the game, is because I recorded myself sitting down for about 30 minutes, or however long it usually takes me 2 minutes to get that heart piece.
Damn it!
Or it takes me freaking an hour to get that thing. So, what I did was just keep going, and run back and forth and get rupees, and just keep recording until it appears. And I just keep the footage of, you know, me playing raw until it appeared, and I just use the clip of me getting the heart piece in that episode. In other words, I have no plan. The only way to do it is to frickin' do it. I know the spot to dig for. I just don't know how to make it appear faster.
What do you mean, spot to dig for?
Like the digging spot. It appears in the front, but I just don't know a way to make it appear faster. It's really just RNG, like, blessed. The game can either like you or not like you one day. Yeah, but even in that one, you have the luxury. You really don't have the luxury of having it appear faster. Even I've even tried it, and it just didn't work out the best. But if I don't know, maybe people have tried it that way and it does work, but it didn't work. I could try it again though. Yeah, because he starts off on the right, and then you just have him come towards the left of the graveyard. It's a lot better than, you know, waiting for him to go completely clockwise.
Yeah.
And to tell the truth, I'm less worried about Dante's heart piece, and I'm more worried about oot fishing. Fishing for the freaking golden scale is gonna be a bitch, honestly.
Not to mention the heart piece as a kid.
Well, then get the Sun Song if you don't want it to be nighttime. You're blessed with the Sun Song in Ocarina of Time. You're just not blessed with it in Twilight Princess. Make a deal with me on this. We dedicate a full episode to getting the heart piece from Dante, and we also dedicate a full episode to oot fishing. And you got a deal. But if you're curious enough to actually try to get that heart piece and not have a full episode dedicated to that, then you have my utmost respect. And that should satisfy all your curiosities. Right side, it does not need to be nighttime to do the big pose. They come out in whatever time of the day.
Yep. Okay, this is getting annoying, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I may just save the rest of, let me just save the rest of Cave of Ordeals, for a later, or I guess for next stream, and then we'll do, like, the rest of the cave, or not Cave of Ordeals, Cave of Shadows. You know what I meant. Well, I can say that because pretty much you just have it going through the 30th floor or to get to the 30th floor, and then finally going through to get to the 40th floor. And we can save that for next stream as well as doing Hyrule Castle. So I think I'm just gonna call it there because I don't. We did Cave of Ordeals and Palace of Twilight. So and we did pretty much half of the Cave of Shadows. So I think that's still pretty good progress regardless. So I guess next stream will be the final, you know, Twilight Princess stream, hopefully.
Sounds good. You
Indeed.
gave it a stab.
I did.
Stream.
Yeah. That's the important part. Giving it the stab it needs.
Sorry, Jason.
It's okay. It's not a big deal. I should have been more cautious with that last room. I wouldn't have died if I had. But yeah. Thanks for coming out, chat. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys all later. Good night, chat.
Game on, guys.